Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a trip of transformation. On this journey, we will learn how to be more productive and reach our full potential. We are now on the edge of what is possible, ready to improve our performance and get bigger results more quickly and with purpose. Increasing efficiency is not just a goal, it's a way of thinking that guides us to use our time, energy, and resources in the best way possible to get important things done. In a world where many things want our attention, learning how to be productive is key to reaching new heights of success and happiness. Come with me as we look at useful tips and strategies that will help us make the most of every moment. Let's learn together how to set priorities, get rid of distractions, and make habits that help us reach our goals. We can look forward to a more productive and satisfying trip if we follow these rules. Today is the first day of your journey to become more productive and get amazing results. Let's start this trip together, motivated by the thought of what we can achieve if we work together with clarity and purpose. There are 3 questions for high productivity. First, keep asking yourself, what are my highest value activities? What are the things you do that bring the most value to your work? Second, ask yourself, why am I on the payroll? What exactly were you hired for in measurable outcomes? And third, keep asking yourself, what is the most valuable use of my time right now? This is the key question in time and personal management. You should ask and answer this question every hour of every day. Whatever your answer, you should be working on this task most of the time, if not exclusively. Once you have thought deeply about your work and determined your most valuable task, you must discipline yourself to start it immediately and stick with it until it is complete. When you focus relentlessly on a single task without deviation or distraction, you complete it much faster than if you start and stop and then come back to it. In fact, you can reduce the amount of time you spend on an important task by up to 80% simply by refusing to do anything else until that task is 100% complete. There are 7 additional ways to increase your productivity, performance, and output, either alone or in combination with others. First, work longer hours. Start a little earlier. Work through lunch and stay a little later. By starting your day before the average person, you avoid traffic. By staying a little later, you leave after the rush hour. By doing both, you can add 2 or 3 hours to your productive workday without really affecting your lifestyle. These extra hours are all you need to become one of the most productive and highly paid individuals in your field. Second, work harder at what you do when you work. Work all the time you work. Don't waste time. Don't consider the workplace an extension, a school, or a university where you spend most of your time socializing with friends. Instead, when you come to work, put your head down and work flat out all day. This practice alone will allow you to double your productivity. Third, work faster. Develop a sense of urgency. Keep moving forward. Don't waste time. Develop and maintain a fast pace in your work activities. Move deliberately faster from one task to another. You'll be amazed at how much more you can do just by deciding to speed up everything you do. Fourth, work on higher value activities. Remember, what matters isn't the number of hours you work. Rather, it's the value of the tasks you complete. It's the quality and quantity of results you achieve. The more time you spend on higher value tasks, the better results you'll get for each hour you invest. The 5th key to high productivity is to do the things you're best at. When you work on tasks where you have special skill and experience, you can accomplish much more in a shorter period of time than someone without experience. Additionally, strive to improve in the most important things you do. Nothing increases the quality and quantity of your output faster than becoming absolutely excellent at performing the most important tasks expected of you. The 6th key is to batch similar activities together. By writing all your letters, completing all your expense reports, or preparing all your proposals at once, you'll improve and become faster at each task. You reach what's called the learning curve. Each subsequent task will take less time. In fact, you can reduce the amount of time it takes to complete a particular task by 80% by doing several similar tasks one after another. The 7th key to improving productivity is to simplify your work to make it easier to perform. Consolidate several parts of the work into one task so there are fewer steps. Completely eliminate lower value activities. Compete against yourself to see how much value you can deliver each day. Make it a game. Set schedules and deadlines for yourself and compete against those deadlines. See if you can do more and more in less and less time. Develop a clear vision of yourself as a highly productive person. Think about times in your life when you were most productive, effective, and efficient. Think of those situations where you were doing the right things and doing them the right way. You were accomplishing many things in a short period of time. You felt very good about yourself and your performance. You were in that magical state of flow where you felt happy and fulfilled. Project 5 years ahead and imagine that now you are one of the most productive people in your field. How would you look? How would you be working? What would you be working on? What would be your guiding principles for personal performance? How would people describe you to others in terms of your work ethic? Let your future vision guide your present performance. Once you have a clear vision of your ideal future, mark with an X the specific image of yourself that you like the most. Continuously visualize and see yourself as if you are already that person. Remember, the person you see is the person you will become. Hold that image in your mind until you manifest it in your reality. With your clear ideal vision, now set specific goals in terms of your work life. Imagine having the ability to produce any quality or quantity of work you desire. What could that be? What are your specific goals and objectives for your work and personal life? Motivation requires a reason. You must be clear why you are doing what you are doing. Why do you work as hard as you do? What do you really want to achieve? What is the fastest and most direct way to get from where you are to where you want to go? What additional knowledge and skills will you need to double your productivity and perform at your best? Become an expert in time management. Read books, listen to audio programs, and practice until you are one of the most productive people in your business. Which habits and behaviors would be most useful for you to develop to increase your productivity? Focus on developing result-oriented habits. Focus, concentration, discipline, and perseverance. These then become internal motivators and drivers for high performance. My favorite organizational principle for high productivity is single handling. This requires you to exclusively focus on one thing, the most important thing, throughout the day until it is complete. Once you have ingrained this work habit in yourself, you'll be amazed at how much you can accomplish. Daily habits of planning, prioritizing, and then starting with your highest value tasks from the beginning will help you more than anything else in time management. You can develop these habits by practicing them repeatedly until they become automatic. What daily activities should you practice to ensure you perform at your best? Maintain a checklist of time management principles and review it regularly. Make sure you are always working on the most valuable use of your time. Finally, what commitment to action will you take as a result of what you've just learned? What specific action will you take to increase your productivity, performance, and output? Whatever it is, do it now. Time management is truly life management, personal management, self-management. People who value themselves allocate their time carefully and think deeply about its use. When you love your life, you love every minute of it. You are very careful about wasting or misusing any of the precious minutes and hours of each day. Effective people plan their time in short time segments. They think in terms of 10 and 15-minute blocks. They plan each day in detail and in advance. They make every minute count. As a result, they achieve much more than the average person and feel much better about themselves. When you start managing your time and life more carefully, you begin to place greater value on each minute and hour. You begin to value yourself more and also your life. The better you manage your time, the more you like and respect yourself. And the more you like and respect yourself, the better you manage your time. Each reinforces the other. The law of increasing returns is your friend. The more you use and practice these time management principles, the better and easier it will become. You will get more and better results. You will see continuous improvements in your effectiveness and outcomes in days or weeks. You will be amazed at how much more productive you are. As we come to the end of our journey into the world of increasing efficiency, let us think about the useful things we have learned. Being productive doesn't just mean getting more done. It also means making sure that our actions are in line with our most important goals and getting results that matter. Prioritization, focus, efficiency, and continuous growth are some of the strategies we've talked about. By using them, we give ourselves the power to make big changes in our personal and professional lives. Remember, my friends, that being productive is a skill that can be improved by working hard every day. It takes discipline to stay focused when there are other things that want your attention, guts to decide what's most important, and persistence to get past problems that come up along the way. As you leave this room today, I want you to fully accept these principles, knowing that every step you take toward more productivity brings you closer to your goals. May you enthusiastically and devotedly use what you've learned to turn your goals into successes. Thanks for coming with me on this trip that will give you strength. May your future be filled with hard work that not only makes you more successful, but also gives your life meaning and satisfaction.